welcome to Modern Warfare 2 real-life graphics. I was able to capture the game in 8K resolution with fully maxed out settings on PC thanks to a new fully customized PC by Origin PC and Intel. And we'll dive into some more Modern Warfare 2 8K gameplay in a bit, but first I've got to show you guys this PC because this thing is insane. The very first thing you'll notice about Origin PC is that they ship your PC very securely. I have never gotten a package in my life that was shipped so safely in a wooden crate, so that was pretty unique. I eventually got this thing open, and to my surprise, there wasn't a PC in here. It was a box. Okay, I'm sorry. Inside the wood box was a regular box, and inside that regular box is a beast of a PC.
All right, guys, the moment of truth. Let's check out the PC. Come on. Woo! It's got my logo. It's looking clean so far.
Origin PC fully customized this PC with my logo and branding, and they even created a custom orange Damascus camo wrap with my logo, which looks super clean. But aside from its looks, this PC is an absolute machine. Literally and figuratively. I'm gonna bloop all of the PC specs on the screen for you guys. We've got an Intel 13900K for the CPU, which by the way, big thanks to Intel for providing the CPU for the build. We also have the latest NVIDIA 4090 GPU, which you'll definitely hear more about as we dive deeper into this video. 32 gigs of RAM, multiple hard drives for storing these massive 4K and 8K files when recording, and they even included an Elgato 4K 60 Pro for capturing console gameplay. So thanks to Elgato as well for hooking that up. And yeah, man, this PC definitely gets the EV stamp of approval. This PC from Origin is an absolute unit, and I am very grateful that they were able to build this PC and send it out to me. The NVIDIA 4090 GPU has been killing it at 4K, which I've been gaming at for quite a while now, so recording and streaming at 4K will just be significantly easier from now on. Even simply just playing games at 4K and maxing out every single setting has been a breeze so far, and it's really cool to see the 4090 push the boundaries with 8K. So if you're looking to get into PC gaming for the first time, or maybe you're just looking for a really good PC upgrade, I'll have a link in the description to Origin PC's website so you can check them out. Full disclosure, this link right here is an affiliate link, and if you use that link to purchase a PC, I do get a percentage of that sale, and it does help support the channel. It basically works exactly how a discount code works, but I just wanted to be completely transparent with you guys. But yeah, for this video, I specifically wanted to focus on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So we're gonna do some different benchmarks at 4K and 8K to show you guys what this PC is capable of. So to put this PC to the test, I ran multiple benchmarks with the in-game Modern Warfare 2 benchmark feature at 4K 144 Hz, since that is primarily what I play and record at. And I ended up trying all kinds of different upscaling and sharpening techniques, as well as trying out the lowest settings possible to see how much FPS we can get. And what was really interesting for my testing is that NVIDIA DLSS offered the best FPS performance, but it does downscale your resolution depending on which setting you pick. If you end up picking the performance options, it will downscale the game the most, and even if you pick quality, it will still downscale your resolution. Among the different upscaling and sharpening techniques I tested out, it seems like Fidelity CAS offered the best quality without hurting your resolution or FPS too much. But ultimately, when I put my game on the lowest settings possible with NVIDIA DLSS Ultra Performance on, it gave me the highest frame rate while still looking okay. So if you're a really competitive player or just someone who wants to try to get the best FPS possible, you could run these settings and still play at 4K and the game will still look decent. For me personally, I ideally like to play with the highest quality possible, but I will tone down certain settings in order to still hit a consistently high frame rate in order to still have a smooth experience. But guys, that was just 4K. When it comes to 8K, there were 3 options available to me. My choices were to either upscale the game to 8K with in-game settings, use NVIDIA DSR technology, or buy an 8K monitor. And to be perfectly honest, the last one was out of the question, since the 8K gaming market is currently extremely limited and very overpriced. So I went with the 2 free options. The first method is upscaling 4K to 8K by setting the resolution scale in Modern Warfare 2 to 200%. This yielded some interesting results in the in-game benchmarking test. This new PC was actually able to run Modern Warfare 2 at a 200% resolution upscale with a decent frame rate. And one thing to keep in mind while watching this benchmark test is that there's no upscaling or sharpening techniques being put onto this footage. It's just raw 8K. Granted, it's more like 4K being put at a resolution scale of 200%, but still. Just keep in mind that there was no downscaling to the resolution in this benchmark. And while this test was going on, I didn't even notice the PC fans ramping up or getting too loud or hot or anything. It handled the benchmark very well. But overall, I found the best option to be NVIDIA DSR. It's a really interesting technology, and this setting can be accessed in your NVIDIA control panel settings. By going into these settings and turning this on, it essentially tricks your PC into thinking your display output output can go up to 8K. So when you go back to your game, if you're playing in full screen exclusive, you'll now have the option to play at 8K. And I was shocked to see how well this PC could run Modern Warfare 2 at 8K. In most typical scenarios, this PC can run Modern Warfare 2 at a solid 60 FPS at 8K, which is just nuts. Although technically speaking, with NVIDIA DLSS quality, it is more or less downscaling the game to 5K. And to be fair, I'm not exactly sure if Modern Warfare 2 has native 8K resolution textures, but the game looks even more photorealistic at 8K with all of the graphic settings maxed out. The biggest difference I noticed was the texture resolution details as well as surface reflections. It really does make the game look even more lifelike than usual, and it creates for an even more immersive experience. I think overall this kind of fidelity will probably pay off more for the campaign as well as other single player focused games, but I was curious to see how playing Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer at 8K would go. The first 8K multiplayer gameplay I'm going to show off here was on Shipment. Even though it's a small map, there is a lot going on, and I was really curious to see if this PC would be able to keep up, because in the benchmark test, if there was too much going on, you would definitely drop frames. And as expected, the lower frame rate while playing at 8K does lead to some increased latency, and it can make aiming more difficult versus pushing for the highest frame rate you can possibly get, but I felt like I was still able to hang in there and do my thing. I didn't really feel like I experienced too many frame drops or issues, which would make sense since Shipment is a pretty small map, but I did expect things to kind of just fall apart as the map tends to get spammed with equipment and kill streaks. But to my surprise, the PC did a solid job of running the game, and I didn't feel completely useless or like it wasn't even possible to play multiplayer at 8K, so that was actually a nice surprise.
But I wasn't satisfied.
I wanted to push this PC even more. 6v6 Shipment in Call of Duty is one thing, but I decided to try out some 64-player Ground War to see how the PC would run a significantly larger map with a lot more going on. We now have more players, more kill streaks, and now the PC has to load vehicles throughout the entire map as well. And guys, I gotta tell you, I was very disappointed, because it felt like my game ran even better playing Ground War. I'm not exactly sure if it's just because the map itself looks so much better at 8K resolution, but I felt like I was able to pace my kills out better since the lower frame rate did encourage me to not play nearly as aggressively as I normally would. But playing Ground War at 8K was just a really nice experience overall. Well paced, beautiful immersive graphics, but still a ton of action. Now in fairness, even though the PC is capable of gaming and recording at 8K, I will most likely still stick with 4K for the time being. While gaming at 8K is possible, we still have a ways to go before 8K becomes the norm for everyone. I mean, 4K is still not the standard for most people yet. Most PC gamers will play at 1080p or 1440p in order to push for the highest frame rate possible, which is easily obtainable with this PC build as well, but it's pretty neat to see this PC push for higher fidelity while still maintaining a decent FPS as well. But yeah, man, there's still a lot of factors holding back 8K gaming at the moment. Native 8K resolution content, affordable 8K monitors and TVs, devices supporting 8K resolution playback, internet speeds loading 8K content. I'm sure the list could go on even more, but it is really interesting to know that our GPUs might not be holding us back from gaming at 8K. And I gotta say, I am extremely impressed with this PC. Not just the build quality, but also its performance and capability. Whether you're gaming at 720p lowest settings and getting infinite FPS, or if you want to game at 16K 5 FPS, I'm pretty sure Origin PC can build you a PC that is capable of doing anything, except baking a pizza. Until then, we keep dreaming. But with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching this video, and again, huge thanks to Origin PC and Intel for building me this PC. I am so grateful to them and to you, because you guys put me in a position to be able to collab and work with such amazing brands. So again, thank you so much for supporting me and making things like this possible. This is honestly just a massive W, because with this new PC, I'll be able to more easily capture 4K content and play at higher settings and bring you guys even better quality videos. As far as it goes for streaming at 4K, I do have to run some more tests and kind of get things prepared and ready, but I really do just want to let you guys know that with this beast of a PC, we've got some bigger and better things coming. And with that being said, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did it and you want to see some more games at 8K, make sure to drop a like. I'll see you guys later. Bro, how am I almost dead? Dead on wave 2?